Religion, ethnicity, injustice and insecurity, harassment, intimidation by hoodlums, among others, are the problems young women candidates experienced while running for office in the 2019 elections.
We need the government to create a bill that will support women in the subsequent elections. We need money for mobilization and funding of our campaigns. Security. There are some cases where candidates were beaten up. There are some places where candidates were beaten up in their constituencies, and some were attacked by hoodlums in the house. We thereby call upon the security forces, the military, the police, etc., to fight for the women in the upcoming elections.
The strategies to follow, harmonization of interest. And I think for us in Nigeria, the Nigerian women are rising up to that for us as female candidates, we are actually also harmonizing our interest because we were in the field and we understood the intrigues that happened during the elections, from funding to negotiations to manipulations to intimidation, you can name it all. But I don't think it is time for us to keep, wallowing in self-pity and crying and going around in circles. So the question here now is, what next?
A look at the percentage of women in parliament in Africa reveals that Rwanda has 63% of women in parliament, Senegal 43.7%, South Africa 42.1%, Namibia 41.3%, Mozambique 39.6%, Ethiopia 38.8%, Angola 38.2%, and Nigeria comes last with 6% women representation in parliament. The women group advocate for changes in the law, which include a reserved constitution for women where they are given preference to compete in a hostile environment. Among their demands is that women have free nomination and are awarded automatic tickets by their political parties.
We're just asking for fairness. We're a minority group. Women are a minority. Minority groups are not defined by numbers. It's the access to power. So in recognizing that, my approach, I'm just going to briefly touch on a few things. My approach is to do what the Rwandans have figured out to do. You have to tell yourself the truth and embrace it and focus on the solution. Because nobody really cares about how much wailing and crying you do until you show that you are going to demand for a space and you demand for it.
The 35% affirmative should be included in Nigeria Constitution. Politicians should not be using it for only campaigns. Many times they use it for campaigns. At the end of the day, they will not fulfill it. Women are tired of it. We want to bind it. We want them to put it in the constitution so that it will be binding. Political party reserves some position for women during each general elections. Let us just know that 5 women are coming out for Senate, and let no man, contest with them, and let it be so.
It is hoped that these submissions by aspirant women politicians will bridge the gap in women's participation in Nigeria.